Good, right
850 horsepower, ready to go. Okay, this is all metal body, 1926 all metal fenders. It's got a beautiful crate motor, 350 cubic inch small block Chevy motor. That's the most popular motor that people use in hot rods. MSD distributor. It's got Holley carburetors. It's got a tunnel ram, and this is a beautiful car. Narrowed rear end. It's got Mickey Thompson tires on the back, 14 inches wide. Got the solenoid doors. That means I push the button on the keychain and the door pops open, and it's got a beautiful paint job here. Here's the Dragon painted on the side here. Beautiful Leo. A lot of work went into making this a hot rod. It's got one of those turbo 400 transmissions, and it starts right up. All the gauges work. It's a lot of fun to drive around town. Okay, well, let me show you a couple other ones we have here. Follow me. See, we got here. What is this? We don't want to show that. Okay, guys, let me show you this one. Let's uncover this one. And all metal car here. It's a 1929, a 29 body, and this whole 1929 body is mounted on a 1932 chassis. You can tell a 1932 chassis right away because see, the chassis comes out about a foot, and the gas tanks on the 32 Fords are always in the back. So this has a 427 motor in it. That's a big motor for a light car like this. And if you don't know how to tell the 1929s, okay, let me show you right here. See the indentation here on the cowl? See the indentation? That's 29 and down. They did that. 1930, they made the cowl wider, and it did away with this indentation. And of course, it has the sun visor there. That you can tell they did that all the way up to 1931. So this is a 427 engine. It's got Jan's pistons in it, forged pistons. Twin 4-barrel carburetors, tunnel ram, beautiful header system, and this thing really flies. Very, very fast car. Okay, guys, you have any questions? No? Good. Follow me. Okay, so anyway, over here in this little room here, I got my 1950s car. We got a 58 Chevy, 57, 56, 55, 54, and check out this 56. Hey Jay, let's take this cover off. This thing looks like it was made yesterday. That's how perfect it is. It's got beautiful moon caps here. It's got white wall tires. It's got tinted windows right from the factory. Look at the interior. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like it was made yesterday. Got a small block 350 Chevy motor in it, and listen to the door. The new cars, they don't sound like this when you close the door. That's like the old refrigerators. They don't make cars like they used to. And here, check out the front here. Got a beautiful grill. All the bumpers, the grill, the emblems, everything was re-chromed. And it's like brand new. 56 Chevy. Okay, over here we're going to show you the 58 Impala. A lot of people like 58s. 1958. This is the newest car I have in my collection here. 1958. Yeah, let's show them that, Jay. Okay, 1958 was a very special year. They changed the whole suspension. No more leaf springs in the back. They had coil springs on the rear end, and that's the first year the automotive industry, their cars came out with 4 headlights in the front. 1958, the 4 headlights. And yeah, check it out. White wall tires. It's got a small block 350 Chevy motor in it. It's nosed and decked. When they take the emblem off the hood, that's called nosed and decked. And this is another beautiful vehicle. The paint job, it's called scallops. that was very popular in the late 50s and 60s. See, these are called scallops. And here's something you young guys probably never heard about. See the exhaust right here? These are cutouts. They're called dumpers. See that? So if you're going to race, you take the 3 bolts out, and it'll eliminate the muffler and actually give the motor a little more horsepower. It's called dumpers. Okay, so let's go to the next room, and we'll show you some more of Dragoman's vehicles. You guys having fun yet? Do. Okay, guys, this is a very special car. And the reason I say it's special is because the Willys Company in 1941 only made these coupes, I'd say, for 90 days. Because after that, they got the contract from the U.S. government to start making Jeeps for World War II. GPW Ford and MB Willys, they made, in the next 4 years, 1941 to 45, 250,000 Jeeps. So they stopped making these vehicles for the public. Okay, so this is more like a gasser. You know, when you see the front end up a little bit and big tires on the back and a big motor, it's called a gasser. And it's got a big motor in it. And it's not a Ford motor, it's not a Dodge motor, it's not a Chevy motor, it's a Dart Brothers motor. The Dart Brothers in Connecticut, they start with a cast iron block, 565 cubic inches. They use forged pistons. It's got an 871 blower. It's got twin Demon carburetors. And this whole motor setup, if you go to buy it right now, is right around $38,000. It's hooked up to a B&M Hydro transmission. Even though it's an automatic transmission, you still have to shift it. And the reason they make it like that is this way you can hold the RPMs a lot longer and then shift it into first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, the rear end is a narrowed 9-inch Ford rear, and it's got 411 gears, Mickey Thompson tires, and the tires on back of this is 16 inches wide. So how do you guys like this? I can't hear you.
Nice.
Huh? Nice, huh? You want to hear it run?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see if it'll start up.
Oh, man.
Okay, man, check it out. You guys want to see the inside? Here, come around and turn here. And this is a beautiful interior here. Yeah, look at that, all the gauges, everything lights up. Very comfortable seats, made out of leather. The trunk opens up electrically. And okay, let's see what happens here. Here, you can see how I started here. Okay, see, we put the key on first. See, like that. That'll get the fuel pump going. Yeah, that's a Holley fuel pump that really puts out the pressure. Okay, we got to make sure it's in neutral, and we push the starter button over here, and let's see what happens. Holy moly! 850 horsepower, ready to go. Man. Nobody in Colorado Springs beats the Dragon Man. That's right.
That thing runs good.
Oh, man. Yeah, that thing flies.
Boy.
Yeah. That's something, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Started right up,
man. Yeah. And I haven't started it for like 2 months.
Jeez.
Okay, and let's just show them this one here. Okay. I'm not going to cover this up because it's hot.
Where should I put this?
Yeah, oh, right in the front's good. Okay, guys, one more vehicle I want to show you. Here you go, Jay. Let's pull the cover off of this beauty. Oh, 1950 Ford chop top. Yeah, look at this. A lot of work goes into chopping the top. I figured out that the top is chopped around 3.5 inches. And this is another beautiful car. All my Fords run great. And the reason is, they all have Chevy motors in them. And the reason hot rodders put Chevy motors in Fords is because they don't want to get stuck. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this vehicle here. This is called nosed and decked. It's all pinstripe. That's called a floating grille. It's got French tin headlights and taillights. It's got a chopped top. That means the whole top was lowered. That's a lot of work. Inside, it's got roll and pleated interior. It's got air conditioning. It's got a heater, a great sound system so I could hear those doo-wops. White wall tires. It's got lake pipes. It's got skirts. It's got electric antennas that come out of these two holes right here. If I push the button, the antennas come up. And a big thing back then that was really special in the late 50s and 60s, shaved door handles. There's no door handles. So that was a big thing back then. This way, there's no door handles on the inside, there's no door handles on the outside, and if you do pick a chick up, hitchhiking, you gotta, because she can't get out. There's no door handles. But we can't do that anymore, because now that they call that kidnapping. The good old days, they're over. Okay, guys, you guys ever want to see my car collection, 46 cars? I'll have the museum open again in April, and everybody's welcome to come out. By that time, I'll probably have 50 cars. That's a big accomplishment. Thanks a lot for checking out my Hot Rod Museum. And now Jay and I, we have to go around and cover everything up. You guys have a great day.
Yeah, it's great.
How's that, huh?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.